Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode of Future's Edge. I have been pretty busy between episodes. Right after the last episode, I actually streamed a little bit of Future's Edge. Didn't really do anything super consequential, but I did a lot of resource gathering. So we got ourselves a fair amount of clay and some other stuff as well. And I found diamonds. We didn't actually mine them out, though. They're right here. So let's see how many we get. This pick has Fortune 1. Oh, please don't break my diamonds. Okay. Let's see. We got 5 diamonds from that, and I think there were 4 or 5 diamond blocks. So, not the greatest, but it is something, and it will allow us... Oh, man. This is such a dangerous place to be. Because... of the little lava pockets here with those guys popping out, man, you gotta be careful. You gotta be on our game. But anyway, so it's not a lot of diamonds, but it will give us enough to make an enchanting table, which is going to be super, super important. And I also have the resources I need to make a coke oven. That's the thing. Yes, I had to think of the name. It was escaping me for a minute. But we should be good. And I actually have enough resources, I think, to make 2 coke ovens, which is going to be very, very useful because with so many of the other mods in the pack being kind of gated behind immersive engineering, I think we're going to want all the creosote oil and coal coke that we can produce. I think that's probably a very wise decision on our part. So that's going to be the plan. We're going to set up 2 coke ovens right off the bat, and get that creosote and coal coke production up and rolling. So let me work my way back to the surface. Let me grab some more coal and stuff like that along the way, and I'll come back to you in just a minute. All right, guys, I am back. So got everything brought back up, and it's time for us to go ahead and make some coke ovens. So if we look at this, each one of these guys is going to require 27 coke bricks. So we're going to have to do this recipe 27 times. And I've got a fair amount of stuff, so I think we will be okay. Let's go ahead and turn this into sandstone. And then we'll go like so. And say 27. And there we go. That should be exactly the amount that we need to make this whole thing. And I made some extra bricks as well because eventually we'll want to get into a blast furnace, and a blast furnace is also going to require bricks. We'll use that for making steel. Can't sleep yet, but it is getting late. I just realized I forgot to move my Wayla after the stream. Go away, Phantom. Leave me alone. Hey, free obsidian. Good stuff. I like free obsidian. All right. Let's just sleep real quick. There we go. All right, so we also need the engineer's hammer, because what we need to do is place down the bricks and then actually whack it once with the hammer. So I need a little bit more of this. So we can do that. I need a piece of string, and I need 2 iron ingots. And then we'll make the engineer's hammer, which completes this quest for us right here and gives me more coke brick. Of course it does. So that's fine. Now, I need to visit the Nether before I can complete the steel quest. And then treated wood will give me a heart container. Okay, so I think we'll be fine. So in here, where do I want to put these? I'd like to have 2... in my house. There would be enough for 2 of them right here, although this would look really terrible. Maybe I won't put them in the house. Maybe I'll put them outside. Maybe we'll put them outside and move them at a later time. Because for now, I just kind of need them up and running. So let's put one right here. And one right there. There we go. And then there we go. We have ourselves 2 coke ovens, which is great. So now I'm going to grab 2 stacks of coal. And we're going to start turning that into coal coke. Because if nothing else, it becomes more useful coal, basically. Now, as for the creosote oil that's going to create, I need to know whether or not we have some decent options in the pack for fluid storage. So let's take a look here. We've got tanks from Ender.io. Those might be an option. Rain tank from Forestry, probably not an option. Open Computers apparently has a tank of some sort. Provides a tank for fluid storage for robots and drones. Okay, so that's for stuff that I can't use. Fluid module, RF tools, multi-tank, machine frame. Wow, that's expensive. Well, it's not, yeah, man. It's not that expensive. It's just more expensive than I expected. I think these fluid tanks right here are going to be our best bet. At least for the moment. Just because these are going to hold, I think it's 16 buckets. And all they really require is some iron and glass. Although I don't actually have any sort of fluid transport at the moment either. So let's just take a look. If we look at fluid, we do have our fluid conduits. We also had fluid pipes from Immersive Engineering. Those aren't too bad, although I think they require a fluid pump in order to work or something like that. Railcraft. Doesn't Railcraft have a fluid storage thing? I thought it had like a multi-tank, like a multi-block fluid. Strengthened glass. Maybe not. Maybe that isn't in Railcraft. I could have sworn there was a tank, though, of some sort. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah. I think we'll go with the Ender.io ones. I think that's the obvious choice, at least for the time being. Do I have anything in my furnaces at the moment? I do not. So let's go ahead and smelt up maybe 16 glass for starters, I think. That should be enough to kind of get us going, at least. We'll just go like so. Now, the reason that I say that just about everything progression-wise is gated behind Immersive Engineering is because it pretty much is. If we go into our generator options, we've got generate. Why are all these things should not be here? But whatever. We've got like the Stirling generator, right? All pretty easy except for the kinetic dynamo. Kinetic dynamo, pretty easy. Copper, iron, but then it requires these treated sticks, which are from Immersive Engineering and require creosote oil. So pretty much, wait. Oh, that's generator block. Okay, that's different. What's a generator block do? Huh. I don't know. I'll look into that later. But anyway, I'm going to let this stuff finish smelting up. I'm going to wait for a little bit of creosote oil to generate over here so we can kind of get going, and I'll come back to you in just a minute. Alright guys, I am back. So that is generating. We got our tanks made. I got Wayla moved because it was bothering me. I think the next thing that I want to do is I want to make an enchanting table. So let's grab ourselves some diamonds. Let's grab some of this obsidian that we have right here. And let's make... Oh, wait. Wait. No. It is 2 diamonds. I'm right. Such a professional Minecrafter, I don't even remember recipes. What's wrong with me? There we go. Let's go ahead and make some of these guys, because we need bookshelves. That's 9. I need a total of 15, and I'm basically out of dark oak wood, so let's make the rest with spruce. There we go. Actually, I really just need 2 more. There we go. So that gets us 15, and I'm going to put it right... Can I put it, like, in this corner? That would be doable. My kid needs to get out of the corner, though. You. Follow me. Come over here, William. Stay. Okay. Oh, also, one of my children died. I have no idea how it happened. Like, it was during the live stream. They just died. That was it. The end. It just said it just said the child's name, died. And it gave no explanation whatsoever. So, I really don't know Minecraft Comes Alive very well. I'm sure there was some sort of an explanation for it, but I have no idea what that explanation was. So if you guys know what could possibly cause my children to die, and by the way, that child died in the house right here, perfectly safe, no mobs around or anything like that. So I don't think it was a mob, and in the middle of the day, by the way. So if you have any idea what could have caused that, please let me know, because I don't. I have no clue. Let's go ahead and make ourselves a flint and steel. There we go. And I want to get into the Nether as well in this episode. I think that's going to be very important. We'll just toss that over there for the moment. And let's put you back. There we go. And we want another portal, but I don't want my nether portal to be right next to my house because it makes very loud, annoying nether portal sounds, and that's going to drive me crazy. So let's put it down here. This actually seems like a pretty good place. Let's just kind of do that. We'll just hollow out a little area for it. And it won't be the most amazing looking thing in the world, but it will get us into the nether. So I'll take it. And this will also complete a quest. Speaking of quests, we did complete a quest very recently. Somewhere. Here we go, fluid storage. And that will let me get a few different things. I definitely want to go with the pressurized fluid conduits, because I need fluid conduits to run the pipes, or to run the creosote oil into the tanks. So I will definitely take those. That actually really helps. Let me go ahead and head into the nether, and we'll see what kind of a generation we get in the nether. All right, here we are in the nether. Completes another quest. Explore. Visit the nether. I can pick one of these things. I think it would probably be best to pick the extra life. I think that's a good idea. And then, for some reason, it says I've been to the end. I don't know why, but it does. But I think there's a few options here. Enderman Bridge and all sorts of stuff. I don't know which one of those I actually want to go with. So I'm going to hold off on completing that quest for the moment. I need to do some research into, like, the Ender Porter, and I know what the powered Enderman spawner does, obviously, but the rest of it, I need to do a little bit of research and make sure that I pick the most valuable one. We do have 2 extra lives, though, so we'll take those. That'll get us up to 9 lives now, which is great. And, oh, Lycanites mobs is a thing. Totally forgot. They will try and kill me. Okay, duly noted. We need to be very careful here, because there are so many things in the nether that want to kill you, and just in Lycanites mobs in general. There we go. I think I got him. That little batch of them, at least. And that actually got us some string, though, too, because I needed that, so that's good. That's very good. What else do we have around here that I can exploit? We do... Oh, man. Oh, boy. There's that explodey thing. All right, maybe we shouldn't be in the nether. I've been withered. Oh, I'm still withered. I'm not withered anymore. What is this thing? Oh, man. This is not good. This is not good. Why can I not eat? I need to eat. Eat, 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 eat. Run, run, back to the portal. Back to the portal. I am so gonna die. I am so gonna die. They're all after me. Oh, this is it. Eat, eat, eat. All right, we're heading back. We're heading back into the overworld. Maybe going into the Nether in our current state is not a good idea until I've geared up a bit more and have better armor and stuff. Oh. Lycanite's mob's Nether, my friends. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. But we do now have a way to get into the Nether, so that's good. I think I should probably wait on going back until I have at least some sort of a ranged weapon, like a bow, even if it's just a bow. Oh, she scared me. That's a guard. I thought for a second it was some sort of a mob that was going to try and kill me. I love how the zombies, like, don't come into my house. Except there's one literally right outside my bed. So... Also, the zombies have kind of a funny walk. And interestingly enough, like, I do too, there's some sort of, like, a movement mod that does some very interesting things. It's kind of cool. Let's say extract always. Extract always. Insert. Insert. There we go. So any fluid from in here is going to end up in these tanks now. I hate these geists. Die. Not too bad. Could have been worse. Used to have to break those by hand. Anyway, let's go and take a little bit of a sleep. Whew, you can see me kind of moving around in the bed a little bit. And if we go into like F5, I got like a swagger in my step. Like, see what I mean? I actually have like a run animation and stuff. There's all sorts of movement animations. I don't know what mod actually adds that, but it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. I do need a little bit more experience, though. I also want to check and see these nether ores. So I have, like, nether iron ore, for example. Silver, titanium, uranium. You know what? Let's just search for iron. Nether iron ore. I can smelt that and get 2 ingots. Or if I throw it into a sag mill, I get 4. Okay. So it looks like the Nether is the place to go if you want to get resources, as long as you're willing to risk yourself a little bit because everything there wants to kill you. Okay, duly noted. So that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and make some storage drawers, I think. I'm starting to load up on some of these resources that I have a lot of, like cobblestone and things like that. So there's a quest to make one of these guys, a basic 2x2 drawer. And I think I want to go ahead and do that. I've got 2 chests in here already. So let's go like that. And then we need to do one of those. There we go. And that will complete this quest for us, which should... I'm just going to hit done. Storage, here we go. Which is going to allow us to get 4 more of these guys. Or I could get a digging backpack. That may be more useful. Let's look at the digging backpack real quick. What goes into making that? Oh, nothing too complicated. Yeah, I think we'll go with the additional drawers. That's probably the better idea. So we'll go with the 4 drawers. Claim, done. And that gives us 5 storage drawers now. And I'm just going to put them up there. I think that's a good spot for them. And we can put in those drawers, like up here we could put cobblestone and so on and so forth. clay, you know, whatever items we end up with a whole lot of, we can toss them in there. And that'll help us kind of keep that inventory managed a bit. Then there's also like the compacting drawer, there's the drawer controller, there's a lot of this other kind of storagey stuff, which is pretty useful. And as far as gear goes, it still wants me to make iron armor and the ender, and I'm not sure. Ooh, looting 3, sharpness 4. Oh, but that one's not empowered. So we could have a... Oh. Okay. I see. I see. Interesting. So, how do I make the ender? That is a good question. Dark steel. But before I can get into dark steel, I need an alloy smelter, and before I need an alloy smelter, I need a way to power it, and all this other kind of stuff. Okay, got it. So what we really need to do is we need to get into this stuff. This guy holds 16,000 millibuckets. I am making coal coke. I should have, between these two, about 9,000 millibuckets, give or take. So that will make a decent amount. Where's my bucket? Oh, my bucket is in my hotbar. That's a really good place for it. There we go. Do that. Let's grab us a bucket of creosote oil. And I believe it's just like this, and that'll make 8 of these treated wood planks. And then I can turn those into treated wood sticks, which will complete another quest. And I can claim 4 slime balls, 4 basic gears, or another heart. I will take the heart and hit done. And that should give us enough for another extra life. So we're doing good on lives. We're up to 10 lives. And then if we go back to generators, I think my best bet for a generator is probably going to be the Sterling generator just for starters. And then eventually, what I want to do is I kind of want to get into like a throwback from our FTB Infinity Evolved Expert Mode days and do a massive array of immersive engineering water wheels. I think that'll be really cool. And pretty awesome, but we definitely need to get into just a basic power gen first, and I think the Sterling generator fits the bill quite nicely. So we're going to need to make a kinetic dynamo, copper wire. How do I make this? That's pretty easy. Okay, so let's grab some iron ingots. Let's make that guy. And then we need our engineer's hammer and some copper. And I can make this into how many wires? Just 1? Wow. So I'm going to need quite a few of these then. Because I need 8 wires, I believe. Is that right? Did I just do that wrong? Hold on. Let's look at this again. It's 4. Wow, I need a lot of these. Because it's 4 copper wires for each of these. And I need 8 low voltage wire coils. Wow, that's really expensive. Because this will only make 2. I might not have enough copper. Let's see. So I've got 6 left. 6 times 4. Wow, I really almost don't have enough. Because I'm going to have to turn all of these into wire coils just to have enough copper wire coils to make 1 of these dynamos. That's crazy. That's alright, though. Power gen is power gen, and the rest of this recipe is relatively simple. So we'll be okay. I'm going to need 4 furnaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. I need some smooth stone. Also going to need more treated wood, it appears. Let's go grab another bucket of creosote oil from over. We'll grab it from here this time. Try to keep those tanks relatively balanced. That's what I'm thinking. And we'll go like so. More treated sticks, please. And then I need 2 basic gears. And then pistons. Luckily, the recipe hasn't been changed for pistons. That would be unfortunate. There we go. And I need 1. Oh, need more wood. Actually, let's use up this dark oak. There we go. And then redstone and iron for that. And we have ourselves a Stirling generator. Thank goodness. And that actually completes a whole bunch of new quests for us, so this is good. We've got a water wheel, an improved windmill, and some steel. I think I'm definitely going to go with the water wheel, because as I said, I want to make an array of a massive quantity of these guys. Here we've got energy conduits and coal coke. I think... man. I think we'll do the energy conduits. And then here we have this, which can give us metal press mold wire, low voltage wire connector, and wire coils. What goes into the press mold for wire? Steel and a wire. So that would be basically 8 steel and a wire. And then what was the other thing? The low voltage wire connector? I believe... Oh, I just saw it. There we go. Oh, and that's actually pretty easy. Just clay and copper. So I think our best bet is, honestly, to go with these low voltage wire coils. That's probably my best bet there. Any other quests here that I haven't actually claimed yet that I can? There is another story, but I don't think we need to get into that just yet. And I don't want to do the end thing until I properly research what each of these does. The Ender Bridge, I think, is basically a drawbridge, which is kind of cool. I really should just do the powered spawner, honestly. I know I'm gonna need one at some point. I'll look. I'll look later. I'm not gonna deal with it right this very second. Okay, so we've got a fully functional... Oh, it's night. When did it become night? That was kind of surprising. Now I need to clear away these mobs that are over here. Run away. Don't blow up next to my house creeper. There we go. Got him. Anything else hiding back here? No. We're good. All right, let's go sleep. Go sleep. Take a nap. Be safe. Whew. And amazingly, we didn't get attacked by all sorts of nasty things, so this is good. All right, so we're going to put... I'm trying to think how I can do this power generation-wise. I think I'll just put this guy right here for the moment. It generates up to 20 RF per tick by default, which isn't much, but it is something. So I'm going to toss some coal in here, let this thing start filling up with power. And we're going to want to make a sag mill essentially as quickly as possible. These are going to require steel, though. And I want to make an alloy smelter, which is also going to require steel. So in order to make that a thing, I am going to need... Cobble can go up there. I'm going to need a blast furnace. So, let's see. We'll put this here. In fact, I'm just going to put all this stuff away for a minute. Oh, and we have enough quest hearts for Out of the Life. There we go. Up to 11 now. We are rocking the whole life thing. All right, so let's take a look at Blast Furnace. Blast Furnace. Oof. So I'm going to do this recipe 13 times, or 14 times. So I'll need 14 fire charges. Oh, man. This is going to be rough. Yeah, definitely going to have to head into the Nether. And I don't even have the obsidian either. So I think what I should possibly do... Actually, you know what? We have a fair amount of iron. Let's go ahead and make ourselves another suit of iron so that we complete this quest right here. And then we can take a Protection 4 book. And that might make a huge difference when it comes to keeping us alive in the Nether. I also have a Protection 3 book. I can just put this stuff away. Although I do need an anvil before I can do anything, and I really need a better weapon that does more damage. I need a better pickaxe that has fortune on it in a big way. Like, that's going to be super, super important. And I need one more level. So... yeah. Oh, I should also check. This blast. Blaze powder. That'll get me 4 blast. Okay, so if I can get 1 blaze powder, I can get 4 blast bricks that way. And then I thought there was another... maybe not. Crates. No. I guess there wasn't a separate one for blast bricks, but still. It's a good start. You know what, guys, though? I am out of time for this episode, so my friends, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.